Hey, this is Sam, and I'm at the AES show 2016, and stopped by and been chatting here with Gerg Wurth, and we both share a passion for mixing and analog and putting those two things together. Even myself in the home studio, years back I started mixing with an analog back into my Pro Tools, and I knew right away that it's doing something that's very cool. So we've been for a while now going back and forth online and talking about analog summing and how and the benefits, and Gerg has a great piece of gear that, how long has this been out on the market?
I announced it last January for NAMM.
Awesome.
So it's fairly new for the public to get a hold of it, but it's been around for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what was your process? How did you come up with the idea and kind of get going in it?
Well, it stemmed out of necessity. I was looking into getting into analog summing. I wanted to simplify a setup and not have a big console with, maintenance issues and expenses.
Yeah, totally.
So, I got a hold of my friend Steve for a lot of interconnections. He's built a ton of custom pieces for me over the years, and I came to him and I was just like, I want this ultimate summing mixer that had inserts on every channel, discrete op amps, transformers, inserts on the stereo bus, and he made it for me, and I've loved it. And through me doing like my video channel on social media, it became this thing where I decided to bring it as a product for the market.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise, it's a very organic process.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And Steve, we both were big fans of Steve Furlot's work before, and I also have a box that is very similar. So back to the summing thing, I know that tons of people out there, it goes back and forth. People are, have their different thoughts and opinions. My story has been the day that I introduced analog summing to, the backside of my Pro Tools rig. Guys that I've been doing mixes for, I would send them a mix and they were like, whoa, what happened? What happened to your mixing? And not in a bad way. So there's a flavor, or there's a thing that happens sonically after that. What about your experience in the box for summing?
Well, it just, this added a lot of headroom, so you can really get a lot of just gain out of the track, and since it has the op amps, which are colorful, the transformers, it's very punchy, and you can push it hard and it'll start to saturate and just have some rich harmonic overtones. And just not to mention there's a ton of dimension, there's width to the tracks and just depth, and you feel like you can hear the instruments individually. And that's the same with your box. That's what they were hearing, is they just heard this separation, I'm sure, that they weren't used to with your stuff before. And it's just a tool. It allows you to get further what you want, in a mix, because you're very limited in the box. I mean, you have a lot of stuff that can give you an analog flavor, but this stuff is effortless in that it is analog. It's not trying to emulate analog. So you just get it and go, and you can kind of work through it. And you can push it harder, like if it's a heavier track that you want a little more, saturation, or just moderately hit it, and it'll just be really clean and nice. You still get that depth and hear all the reverb tails.
Yeah. It was a world of difference for me. If people are interested in it, where can they find you?
Well, GregWurthAudio.com.
Perfect.
Right here, and I'm selling them direct out of Los Angeles, and that's how you can get a hold of me. Greg at greg-worth.com is my email.
Perfect. All right, that's it. Yeah, thanks for
stopping by today.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, good AES show. So, all right, that's it. Go check it out. Gerg Wurth's Oracle Summing Mixer.